Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like already digging into the pack.
Yeah, I was like,
dude, slow down, slow down. He's trying to get.
Oh, let's remind him to.
Draft with the right hand.
Or just
So do you want him to like flash it a little bit?
just show the pick when you're done, when he's done with it. All right, Hail Heroes! Welcome to Paragon City Games weekly stream. This is our bi-weekly competitive draft tournament. So tonight we're going to see the best of the best drafting the new Hour Devastation set. It'll be 2 packs of Hour Devastation and 1 pack of Amonkhet. Tonight I have a special guest with me. Let's close the door.
Let's close the door.
Yep. So that they can't hear us. Mr. Tim Wallet.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
He is our one of our resident standard players and a good friend of mine. So let's begin. So today we're going to be watching Les Pendergraph draft. He's one of our residents who is always here on Wednesday nights, always drafting. So right now he's looking at a hippo. Looks like that's what he's going to take.
That hippo's good, man.
Man, that hippo.
He is good. When
you tap on cycling to something, it just skyrockets it. So tonight, this is a competitive draft league, so you're not going to see any rare drafting. It's not going to be, I opened a invocation, better pick it. This is going to be the best pick for their deck.
Yeah.
In their opinion. So.
A lot more disciplined than.
Yeah.
Than what you're probably used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, picking a Magma Spray over a rare may be a better pick overall.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe in this format, we got to see if that Mythic Common is going to be as good in this format as it was last time around. Because in Amonkhet, like the draft format was all about 2 drops.
True.
And it was super aggressive. Blocking felt bad. Blocking still feels bad in this format with a flick.
Now we got a flicked, yeah.
Yeah.
So didn't help that at all.
Ooh, pausing with an Overcome here. That card. If you've never played with Overrun, Overcome is 1 less.
Yep.
So it's still 5 mana, +2/+2, and trample.
Yep.
So it looks like he's gonna go with the spider though. Now is that called the Obelisk Spider?
It is the Obelisk Spider, the green black one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. It's a defensive card.
Let's pull it up here. So Obelisk Spider, when it deals combat damage to a creature, put a -1/-1 counter on it. Whenever you put 1 or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Wow. That card's really good.
Yeah. It's played against it. I can tell you right now, for 3 mana. It's in limited.
Yeah.
Great card.
In a time where blocking feels bad, it's like, though, are you wanting to play the Obelisk Spider? Like, I guess it kills 2 power dudes or 2 toughness.
I think more so with Hour, you have a lot more removal with the -1/-1 counters.
Okay.
So you have a few more synergies there.
Yeah, like the Banewit Punisher.
Yep.
Stuff like that. Cool.
And then you pull a Hopatra in your
Amonkhet pack, and
you're set.
Just golden. That is living the dream.
It is.
Getting both of those. Let's see. Make sure we're good on all of our fronts here. There we go. Yeah, we got a cheer on Friday. We started to finally get subscribers, so.
Oh, nice. How many do you have so far?
We have 4 subscribers.
4 subscribers?
Yeah.
Am I one of them? I might be.
Have you
I'm
subscribed?
Not, I should be.
Yeah, right?
Oh, it's on. Is it the Twitch one?
Yeah,
okay.
on Twitch.
Then
yeah.
Probably not. Although I do have Twitch, so I'm gonna have to.
Do you have the Twitch Prime?
Don't think so.
It's cool. If you have Amazon Prime, you get to.
Oh, I do.
You get a free sub every single month with Twitch. So, if you like our content, feel free to give us a sub. now the waiting game. While we wait for this player to pick their. Looks like things have slowed down. There we go. Okay, back in action.
Yeah, we're about what four cards deep.
Yeah. So Sidewinder Naga, he pulled to the front. A really good green card with some desert synergy. He's looking at there. Is that the curse card? Oh, I lost to that last night, and it was so frustrating. Because it's like, man, this card is really not that good.
It is though. It's obnoxiously good. It's like because I've played against it. I played with it. It's won me games. It's won me games.
It felt bad losing to it. But for the pick, he did pick. There was a Ramanov Excavator in the pack.
Ooh,
that is a sweet Magus of the Crucible. Ooh, yeah, someone's getting an invocation tonight. Would you tell which one it is? Did they put it in? Oh, that's why it took a minute. Yeah. They put it in the sleeve. Looks, is that Omniscience?
I can't tell.
He's got the Feral Prowler up front. Really good 2-drop, 1/3. When it dies, you get to draw a card. I also like the Resilient Kenra, the 2/2, who.
So I guess we're not gonna find out what that.
Yeah, right. We'll have to see on another rotation here. Okay, so Cycling Desert. That's really good with his Ramanov Excavator that he picked up.
So it looks
but he pulled to get the 3/5 lifelink. I forget what that guy's called, but yeah.
It's a 4-mana...
5 mana. 5 mana, 3/5.
4 colorless, 1 black, 3/5 lifelink.
Yep. He's toying also between the 4/2 Cycler and the Bicycle Land. I don't know. Like...
The 4/3 Cycler, I like a lot.
He's a 4/2.
A 4/2, but cycles for 1 black.
No, 4/2 doesn't look really good on boards. I think he took.
It'll trade with just about anything. Is my thought on it, but it's if you have better picks.
Yeah, he went with the 3/5.
Yeah, the 3/5 lifelink, you're gonna get a lot more value there.
Okay, he was toying between the Carrion Screecher and another card. I missed it again. Let's see. So we're looking at Dagger, 5/4 Menace. What's the green card? Is that a Life Goes On? Ugh. You don't feel good picking that up. Yeah, the Dagger's pretty good. It gives a guy +2/+0 and a flip to 1. I really like that. So Countervailing Winds, the White Desert, guy that exiles a card. 2 White Deserts, a Desert of the True, and I forget what other one is called. Where it, I think it gives an anthem to your team.
It gives an anthem to, I believe, 1 creature. Was it? Let's pull that up.
The green one does +3/+3 to a dude.
Okay, then I think it's +1 or +2 to all creatures until end of turn.
Let me just go
for 4 mana.
Open up a window over here with Mythic Spoiler so we can look at some of these cards. Getting into late picks here, so kind of the back end of the chaff. The chaff. Godpharaoh's Faithful. I like the colorless guy. He's kind of good.
Godpharaoh's, is that the wall? The 0?
Yeah, the 04.
04 wall if you have a desert.
It can attack. It's not an actual defender, but yeah. Chefette Dunes. Sack a desert. Creatures you control +1/+1 until the end of turn.
Yeah.
Looking over the picks here.
If you're trying to play more mid-range, I'm a big fan of that 04 wall, man. You got some desert synergy. You're blocking early game, end stepping, pinging.
No. It's the white one, the Godpharaoh's Faithful. When you recast red, blue,
okay.
or black spell, you gain a life.
Okay.
No, I was able to beat the wall.
I got 2 walls out with like 3 deserts in one of them.
That's disgusting.
2 walls. I got about 10 damage in before they even did anything about it. Pretty dumb.
Cool. So players kind of going over their picks as we move on to the next pack.
First packs.
Yeah. All right. Put it in the bucket. Toss your token in basic. Let's see what we got. Oh no, he opened the horse! Oh no.
I don't think he's been going white though.
He has not been going white, but oh man, maybe that horse will pull him into white. Torment of Venom, Harrier Naga, Cycle Land, another 3/5. The spell that gives him indestructible, and the horse.
He's thinking about it. He
God.
pointed out to the front.
The horse is in the front. Alton went ham on our pre-release night. He's like, really I'm all about the horse. He's toying with the horse.
What's the other one he's fiddling with there?
I think that's the spell that gives a dude indestructible. It cycles.
Was it the supernatural stamina?
No, it's let's see. I'm trying to think of the name of the card.
I'm a little more familiar.
Without weakness. Target creature control gains indestructible until the end of turn.
Okay.
Horse is going in and out. of the front.
He wants to so badly.
No, let's pull it up since we've been talking about it.
Stay disciplined here, but that horse, man, it can win games.
That horse is so good. What is it? Crested Sunmare is the name of the card. Let's pull it up.
He's really thinking about this one. He's going between the dune. The
land.
The
yep, he's gonna do it.
He went for it.
We're going for it. Horse time.
Indeed.
So what it does, it gives other horses indestructible. There's no other horses in the set.
Nope.
By the way. And then at the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, create a 5/5 white horse.
He did draft the lifelinker.
The 3/5 lifelinker.
Yes.
Yep.
So that probably went into the consideration.
That's pretty good. The spider also does it too.
Yep. So
uh-oh.
He's opened up.
We're going deep.
Yep. He's opened up a whole nother color.
All right. So
he may just splash.
Looking with
for
Hippo and Ronus' Stalwart. I've been really impressed with Ronus' Stalwart. It's a really solid 2-drop. Pull it up here. Whoa. Patty learned to type. Looks like that will be his pick. Whoa! Oh my gosh. What happened there? That's why. There we go. You can exert it when it attacks. If you do, it gets +1/+1 and can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. So kind of like Gustwalker, where like it attacks well as a 2/2 and then turns into a more evasive 3/3. What was the pick there? Looks like we got a desert floating around. Some blue cards. Endless Sands. That card's not very good.
What was that?
Bloodwater Eternal. The white card?
That one that you just pulled to the front.
So he looks like he pulled to the front another Hippo.
Ooh.
So much Hippo. There's the better to those who serve. And then I couldn't quite tell with the glare what the other white card is.
Alright. Does it go in at all?
No.
No? Okay.
Alright, so he's going to go with the Hippo, though.
Probably a wise choice.
We keep saying the Hippo.
Yeah,
but,
let's pull up the Hippo.
Let's pull him up here. He's a common. I'm trying to remember exactly what his name is. Just Rampaging Hippo. Let's keep an eye there, see what he decides to pick. He's got a Frilled Sandwall on the front.
I'm a lot more familiar with
Manolith. He might need that Manolith.
Yeah,
if he's gonna go with.
Could open up some possibilities.
Sifter Worm. Oh, that card is so good.
Oh yeah. 7 mana. We can pull that one up next.
Yeah.
But cycles for 2 there. Hippo. He's just a big beater. He's got trample. Can get rid of him early game, and then possibly get him back late game because there are things that put cycling back into your hand.
Did you take that Gift of Strength there?
I think he
did. Yeah. So 3/1 flyer up in the front there. Cycler that taps 2 creatures. Oops.
He's got a lizard in there.
Fleur of Blades. Keeps moving that Sifter to the tap 2 dudes to the front. That card's been pretty good, I'd say.
It's an interesting pick because it was 1 white, right?
Yeah, and it cycles for a white.
And it cycles for a white. And
probably picking up that lifelinker again, right?
Oh yeah, I think that's the choice there.
He's put Claim to Fame to the front.
Yeah. I didn't see him draw too many.
Like 2 drops?
2 drops?
Yeah.
Yep, he brought the lifelinker up to the front.
No, that's another Without Weakness.
Oh.
See what he decides here. He's toying between those 2. He's going to go with the Without Weakness. It's a protection spell.
Yep.
Which, I mean, is pretty good if you're trying to go all in on the horse. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
or really any creature heavy deck, just old-fashioned beat down.
Horse equals Barnley. Yeah. Yeah. Drafted a deck that had horses. The cow is of the farm is your hippo. It's a water cow.
Gotcha. I follow.
Cats. This deck
just had all the animals.
Hashtag barn life. Okay, so 2/3 cycler move to the front. Let's see, the desert. That gives you, okay, he's gonna go with the cycler. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, 5 mana 3/3 flyer, gains 3 life. I'm in.
And yep, he didn't have to think long about that one.
See, he's got birds with the angels. Game. Ooh, is he gonna play Life Goes On? He's taking one. Decide not to go with the Gurgles of a Dying God. Probably the best flavor text in this format. And Crash Through is the last pick there. So yeah, I mean, he's got the stuff. Like, he's got Traveler's Amulet. Yeah. He picked up a Manolith. Yeah, I like where his deck's going. Oh, that's right. Tragic Lesson. Best flavor text in this set. So this is the one where Kefnet has died. And so the Kefnet's followers feverishly search for his last words for some final riddle. They found only the gurgles of a dying god. Ha! It's so good.
It is. It is. It's pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
Pretty dramatic.
This thing is so cool in foil too, with the like gold blood, like.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag barn life. Yeah. Oh yeah. So what do you think he's looking to pick up here in this third pack in the Amonkhet pack? What are some of the major life gainers? Probably should pull up. I'll pull up that one now that we're back into Amonkhet. I wish you would have been able to pick up a camel and some deserts.
Camel would be sweet. You got the 1/1 lifelinker cat.
Yep, Sacred Cat.
Sacred Cat.
Good stuff. Because it doesn't matter what it does.
Gain.
Either way, it's going to gain life.
As long as it gains life, yeah. Going to the last pack here.
Let's see. Dawn to Dusk is the rare. Pretty good. So, foil Embalmer's Tools.
Don't think he's going to have much need for that, but a board wipe in limited is just...
Binding Mummy, Gift of Paradise. Ooh, Gift of Paradise is pretty good.
Gift of Paradise is another...
I might take that one. Gustwalker.
Faith of the Devoted. Yeah, Faith of the Devoted would be a great one.
Ooh, Oketra's Attendant. That one's just a really good card. This is a really deep pack for Les here.
Yeah. He's probably thinking, what's most likely not going to come back around and what is?
Yeah. It also depends if he wants more 2-drops, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like that Gift of Paradise. It helps fix his mana. It gains life, so it works with the horse.
It does.
But Takrop Elite is really good too. Giving all you guys +1/+1 when you exert it.
That's right. And flying?
And it's flying, yeah.
Yeah. So it gives all your creatures +1/+1
yes.
flying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it doesn't give them flying.
Oh, it gives...
It itself has flying.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So it's evasive enough to... He's toying between the Takrop and the Gift.
I think he's going to go with the Gift on this one.
Yeah, I mean, it ramps him, like...
It just does too many things for him not to. But the thing is you think anybody else is going to grab that. That's what he's
toying with right now, yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, he's got those white cards. He's not picking up the Dawn to Dusk. I think he might will that or not. Yeah, so he goes with the...
I think he thought better of it and thinks it's going to come back around.
Oh, no.
Is that a cruel...
That is a cruel reality.
Oh,
no.
That card is a house.
Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to pull it up here.
It's,
What's he going to pick here? So he's toying with the Cruel Reality, the Bat. He's not going to pick the gold card here, even though he's put it near the front. It's pretty good. It allows you to untap all your creatures. But he should be able to will that if he's the green-white deck at the table. So Cruel Reality, you enchant player, which is your opponent. Beginning of each enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacks a creature or a planeswalker. If the player can't, he or she loses 5 life.
Yeah.
Did you see what he picked there?
he did it kind of fast. I was looking at the
Okay.
Cruel Reality there.
All right. So we got a what is that? Corey Holler at the front. Ooh, Compulsory Rest. Naga Vitalist. Ooh,
I like Naga Vitalist.
Naga Vitalist is pretty good, but Compulsory Rest is like a premier removal spell.
I feel like he hasn't picked up a whole lot of removal at this point. That may.
And Stir the Sands is really good too.
It is
Like-
good.
You have to cycle it and get a zombie if you can't cast it. Yeah, but he's gonna go with the Vitalist. Yeah, I mean, playing 3 colors, like, I guess getting all the fixings so you can cast all your spells seems pretty prime. Alright. Pulling a Supernatural Stamina to the front. Javelineer, the Camel, Flying Vigilance, Combat Trick and Spidery Grasp. Haze of Pollen's in the pack as well. He's toying between those two. The Winged Shepherd is pretty good, being a 3/3 Flying Vigilance. A lot of decks can't deal with the skies.
Yeah, I think at this point he's pretty creature heavy.
Yeah,
I don't know if he really needs.
he
them
might.
anymore,
Yeah,
but
he's got the 2 tricks on the front.
yeah.
So Supernatural Stamina can save a guy, and Reach untaps.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think if he has,
He went with the spider
Yeah.
grasp there.
so that he can have a better shot at beating those flyers. Oh God, no!
Oh,
Oh no!
So if you didn't see that, that's an anointed procession.
That's anointed procession.
That's an anointed procession.
Oh, are we doing it?
We kind of have to since we're focusing on his picks so far. His anointed procession, and he didn't go with it though.
What did you choose?
He went with. I saw it was white. The glare is really hard for me to tell.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know the pictures as well. as
He
you.
must be expecting to wheel that. He's like, okay, no one else
Yeah,
is gonna want this card.
I bet nobody else.
I'm in the deck with the horse. He's looking at Evolving Wilds in the front. I think that's a great
I think that's a discipline pick right now. Yeah.
great choice. Let's see. Binding Mummy, Red Cartouche, Blood Rage Brawler, Blue or Red Cycling Guy, Pouncing Cheetah.
I really like
Painful
that
Blessing.
pouncing cheetah. I'm a
You
fan.
this guy, he loves the cheetah. Yeah, I mean you can kind of hold up a removal spell on 3 and put it in, but it's just like, eh. Is that another one or is that a kudu? That's the Angry Antelope. Bantu's Monument.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, we just saw it.
Saw the
Like-
line there.
Like, oh, they play a dude. You gain a life, makes your black spells a little cheaper.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing it.
He's doing it. He's
Oh
in deep
boy,
now.
we're in
excited to
Synergy
see how-
Town.
yeah, we are. This is gonna be sweet. I can't wait to see some of these interactions.
Yeah. Cool. I think we'll put less on camera in round 2. We'll look at 2 other decks.
Yeah.
And then see his deck in round 2, and then we'll do our finals. For our matches tonight. Fixing another way to gain life removal. Yeah. Monument was a good pickup. I am excited about that. So what did he get in this pack here? Okay, Haze of Pollen.
Haze.
Dissenter's Deliverance, the Camel. Camel's pretty good. It's like a 3/5 for 5 that puts in a 1/1.
Yep.
If you have a tapped creature.
If that anointed procession comes back around,
Ah.
which is what he may.
Yeah.
Do you know where the starter decks are at? There's 6 people here who want to learn how to play Magic.
No idea. I'm sorry. So a Trespasser's Curse.
Yeah.
It's probably the... Ooh, no, he didn't go with the Trespasser's Curse. Why wouldn't he go with the Trespasser's
I'm
Curse?
looking over here. I see a camel. That anointed procession.
Is it this pack? I think it's the next pack.
Did I see it?
It's there.
It's
No! It was 1 away! Oh, it was 1 away!
Wait. Okay.
Is he toying with? No.
It looks like he put 2 down from. Okay.
Oh, it's just the next pack. No!
Oh.
Oh, it was so close to living the dream!
Oh.
Oh, no. Sorry, I probably blew your guys' ears out with my reaction
Yeah,
to him, like, almost coming back.
Yeah. That would have been.
Oh,
so sweet.
no. Oh, man.
Would have loved to see that.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Les's deck is sweet. Tons of synergy. I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. So, I think what we're gonna... Whoa, geez. What happened there? Put that away.
I think we're going to see that Bantu's Monument do some work.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good card. So, players are going to go build their decks now. We're going to set up the camera for the feature match area, and then we'll be back. For now, here are some upcoming events for Paragon City Games, and we'll see you soon. All right, folks, we are back. So I have some sad news. I have some really sad news, Tim.
What's that?
Well, our man Les is not going to be living the dream. It's what the heck? Hold on. Sorry, guys. That's what we need to do.
He was so close too.
There we are. Okay.
So close. So let's talk about that synergy.
Okay, so he drafted all this good white stuff. We didn't see was the first pick, which ended up being a God Pharaoh's gift.
Yeah.
So he has enough playables in his black and his green to not play the white, which is a sad day because we were hoping for just.
I think, it's probably the right play. I don't know. Some of his white stuff was a lot of it was double cost, which makes things difficult in a 3-color deck.
Yeah. Do you think he would have played the white if he was able to get that anointing procession?
Absolutely.
Like there's just way too much there for it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, so I got to do some drafts this weekend, and I actually got to live the dream. So I've got my draft deck from last night here because this weekend we've been doing the release drafts where you get the Ramaneth Excavator promo.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to draft one. Right, this guy he's straight hot fire. I can't put it any other way. I also was able to pick up an Hour of Promise. So this card lets you go search up 2 lands, put them on the battlefield tapped. If you control 3 deserts, you get 2 black zombies.
Yep.
Yeah. So I also drafted the green desert that lets you pump a dude. The desert that allows you to make a zombie by paying 3 and sacrificing it. And 3 cycle deserts, 2 green and 1 white.
Yep. And those are sweet because, you cycle those lands early or you cycle them late.
And just replay them.
You just replay them. You sacrifice the 1 land, pump your dudes, next turn, do it again.
I got to do this so many times where, like, I had this Cradle of Accursed, and with a Ramaneth Excavator, I was able to make 2/2 zombies, like, 2 times a turn.
2 times a turn?
Yeah. So, like, you play the land for the turn, right?
Sure.
Sacrifice it, replay it, sacrifice it.
Okay.
Move on to the next. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gross. That's all I can say. I lost to that stupid uncommon in the finals, but whatever.
We
This
don't
deck was
talk
we
about
don't no. This deck was sweet. So yeah, players are building their decks right now.
Yep.
We should be a few minutes until that is done. Let's see. We got 4 people watching right now. Do you guys have any cool draft stories from this weekend, or how are you guys liking Hour of Devastation so far? We'd love to hear from you in chat. I don't know.
Any personal questions for Patrick?
Personal questions for me.
You need life advice, this guy?
Do I need life advice?
No, you don't. Well,
oh, I'm the giver?
You're the giver here.
Oh, because I've got just like because
we both
you're
have,
assuming because I have a beard that I give good life advice?
Well, I have a beard, and let's just leave it at that.
Hashtag MTG beards. Man,
beards are in, man.
What do you think about Standard right now?
Standard, I honestly, the truth is I don't know what to think about Standard, which is the best thing of all.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, it is super open. I think it's a real fun format.
Yep.
Where there's not a lot of, like, you can play mid-range, you could play combo, or aggro, or control. It's just, like, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah, there's something for each player personality, I think.
I'm definitely excited to play with Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, Grixis control is going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be a thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm probably going to build a ramp deck with Oath of Nissa while we still have access to that. Right now I'm playing. I went 3-0 last night with Jund. After day 1 of the SCG, I'm less optimistic. Tybox, what's making you feel less optimistic about it? Like I haven't. I've been working all day. I haven't had an opportunity to look at the SCG. I was gonna watch some tonight, but
I have not either. So I was planning on checking out what people were doing
yeah, like
later.
I saw like Todd Stevens was on I looked at the YouTube playlist, and Todd Stevens is on like 5-color Planeswalkers, and there was a mono red deck that they did a deck tech on.
I thought there were enough good cards in red that you really could make a burn deck in standard.
Yeah, with the addition of Open Fire.
Playable. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I haven't really want to know what day 1 was like at the SCG Open, but I mean, like, here's where I was at for this week. So my buddy and I, Kyer, who's one of our other casters, he 5-color Walkers is a lie. It's energy with a few extra walkers. Yeah. It's Teamer energy with Nicol Bolas. What we decided to do was, we're like, okay, so we played in a few PPTQs over the last couple weekends for like the last few ones for the standard portion, and it was all Teamer energy in the top 8. So we figured that's what would be going into this next bit of standard as like the best deck.
Mm-hmm.
So one morning at night after we got off here, I think it was like a Friday night into a Saturday, we built Jund. It's like Jund mid-range with Goblin Dark Dwellers.
Yep, haven't seen those for a while.
We wanted to build a deck that was like that could grind with Teamer and be like have game against a lot of the different things that people are going to be trying this first week. And we felt that there was enough good spells in that 3 CMC or less range that Dwellers was just straight value.
Tons. You got the new black board wipe. You got
yeah.
What else you got going there? Got a lot of different things going
yeah,
on there.
you get to play 3 main deck of Braids, which is awesome.
Braid is sweet.
Yep. Yeah, but the old decks are still so good. Yeah, like this standard format, it because of the way that Marvel shaped the first, like this last format, we didn't really get to see much from a lot of cards.
We didn't. We saw a lot of attempted answers for Marvel. Is
Yeah.
What we saw.
So the time period after Marvel was banned, it was just weird, like trying to get there. It was just Teamer energy,
Yep.
and now I guess that's still
Still a good deck.
I mean, it's still a good deck, yeah. I mean, I'm playing 4 Tireless Trackers in my Jund deck and 2 Chandras. Thinking of moving it up to a 3rd Chandra because, like, those cards are just so good.
Yeah. Chandra's great. I think. Let's see. What are the other 3? Oh yeah, Ruinous Path.
Yeah.
So you're playing Ruinous Path.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah so
So this is Pat's Jund deck tech now.
yeah. Explain that.
So I'm playing like 1 Doomfall, a Sweltering Suns, a Bantu's Last Reckoning, 1 main deck Pulsa Marasa, a couple Ruinous Path. Just like we looked at what the Teamer deck is doing.
Yep.
And we're just playing that in Jund with Dwellers. So I don't know, it worked out really well last night. I went 3-0. I played against Mono Red, Pummeler, and Jeskai Control.
So what was your answer for Pummeler?
Man, I got 3 main deck of Braids.
Oh,
Like,
duh.
Doomfall is very good against them because like they'll go like they think they're safe by playing 1. Actually, Ty, it's actually not when you're playing Goblin Dark Dwellers. Because Never to Return costs 7 when it's in the graveyard. You actually can't flash back the destroy target creature or planeswalker side of Never to Return when it's in your graveyard. So we went with Ruinous Path because you can awaken it on the front side and you can flash it back with Dwellers.
I had
on
the
the
same
backside.
question. I think I asked you the same question when
Yep.
I saw that.
Yep.
So it's a good question.
Let's see. Yeah, so they think they're safe by playing their Hydra. But Return is really good versus the Emerge deck. Yeah, I put a Struggle to Survive in my board as a way to shuffle back in their graveyard to kind of deal with those amalgams. We gotta figure out a way. I haven't really seen that in our meta here, but that's definitely a consideration, Ty.
Well, you got the new artifact, right?
What, the Crook?
The Crook. It's Relic in Standard. Strictly
That's
worse
oh.
Relic in Standard.
I mean, I might consider it because I don't want something that exiles all.
You can still exile just one.
Yeah, you can exile one.
But you
thing.
gotta pay for it. You pay one, you exile.
Pay one and tap it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if more graveyard decks pick up, then yeah, that will definitely be a consideration.
Suppose you could just use the Scarab card if you were gonna go that
Scarab
route too.
Feast.
Yeah, Scarab Feast.
Yeah, I guess you can flash it back with the 2 blue 2/2 Faithless Looting Creature. Oh yeah, that guy's great. I guess though they're playing that in the Emerge decks, huh?
That makes
That's
sense.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, he puts stuff in your graveyard. Yeah, I totally see it.
You play him, what, draw 2 cards off of him?
Yeah, what it does, let me pull it up here. Do you want to check and see how close they are out there?
Sure.
Awesome. Let me pull it up. What card's name is here. Let's see. But yeah, I could definitely see how that's... I think it's Champion of Wills? Yeah, it makes your game switch control a lot better. I totally see that. Yeah, Champion of Wits.
Got the thumbs up, so I think
Got the
everyone's
wit.
good to
Got the
go.
thumbs up. Okay, sweet. So let's go. So yeah, continue this. I'll go set up the. Come on, Dad. Let's do it. Let's put that away. Way back there. Okay.
There it is.
There's the Champion of Wits. I'm gonna go finish setting up their rounds.
So, what Ty was saying there is people are playing this creature in Emerge deck. So when it enters the battlefield, you may draw cards equal to its power if you do discard 2 cards. So, you're getting a creature, a 2/1 creature for 3, and you're drawing 2 cards, essentially. You could pitch a couple lands, whatever. Just better deck filtering, and yeah, you can put stuff into your graveyard, which is great. And then you eat it with you could put amalgams in there, and you could even, if you wanted to, this be kind of spicy, but if you ran the Elder Deep Fiend, you emerge off of that, and then you eternalize it later. Draw, 4? Yeah, so you can see some synergy lines there. We are in the process of getting pairings done and getting them seated and situated. So, any other questions? Any other comments? How you're feeling about Standard right now? Any cool interactions you've seen through your pre-releases or drafts or even your first F&M we got last Friday to play with the new cards?
All right.
Giggity.
Jeez. Yeah, I could totally see that in the Emerge deck. That's really great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, partner. Ping with reduced rebel, which is spicy. What is... All right. So let's put this up here.
Yeah, Reduced Rebel is pretty spicy. I've thought about doing it as well with Gearhulk. Just, maybe running it as a sideboard card. And then end stepping playing it, tapping down some lands. I'd probably side it in against aggro or something like that. Just end step, tap down 3 of their maybe 5 lands that they top out with in the game. Just to try to control the tempo and keep them from playing more threats.
Let me look up Reduced to Rebel.
Yeah.
Looks like the players are rolling a die right now.
So here's Reduced Rebel. Looks like they're shuffling up and presenting. Should
Presenting
start
that
here
cut. So counter target spell unless control pays 3, and then up to 3 target lands don't untap during the controller's next untap step.
Mm-hmm. So if you still have mana up on their end step, you throw it in.
Alright, so Aaron's going to keep. Tim is going to send his hand back. Did not like what he saw there. But it looks like Aaron's on red-white. I think I saw some... Ooh. Yeah, he's got some red cards in his hand. So we'll go red-white. And then... Tim, we're not quite sure. I'm going to look here. So blue... Blue-red.
What's going on? Yeah.
Blue-red.
Looks like he's probably going to pitch. I didn't see if he did, but...
No,
He's
looks
got
like
one red card and a bunch of blue, but I think he's going to go for it.
Yep. I think Aaron needed to go to the restroom or something.
And Tim decided to
Hop on his phone.
pull a fast one and change his life total from 20 to 13.
What a jerk!
Might
Cannot-
have to call the judge.
Might
on
have to
that
call
one.
a judge. We cannot stand for this! Wonder what the deal is. Okay, so Aaron's gonna go first. Leads on plains. Tim follows up with a Desert of the Fervent. Cycle. What, did he keep a one-lander? Oh, no. Whew. Main phase cycle. Alright. Island go. Ooh.
He must be looking for some 1-drops.
I mean, he missed a land drop there.
Oof. And
He's on Mardu? That's a
another
carrion screecher? Oh,
one. This
no.
This is not good.
Oh, that never feels good. He's like, alright, I'll take 2.
And
Oh,
another
man.
one.
2 Heckma Sentinels?
Yep. Let the cycling begin.
That card is nuts. Since there's 2 of them on the board, I feel like it's about time to pull it up. If TCG will agree with me. Okay, so it looks like Aaron was able to find a land. He's able to play his multicolored zombie. But Tim has a desert and a unquenchable thirst. So that zombie is just not going to do anything. Now he's got an edifice, looks like an open fire, and the rats.
The rats. He's going to spray the rat.
Spray the rat. Exile. Untap. Draw. Mountain. Crash for 4.
Any combat tricks here? No, he
I
passes.
feel like this game is going to be over pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He's had a... No, stop. Alright, so Torment of Venom. Looks like he's able to find that other black source. So he's going to kill one of these Heckma Sentinels and either make Tim discard a card or lose 3 life. Or a second unland permanent. Tim's just going to bite the bullet here, lose 3 life. Aaron's down to 7.
Yeah, he's got the advantage. Life isn't gonna
And there goes
matter
the game,
much
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim's really putting on the pressure with those Heckma Sentinels. and an aerial guide. Man, Tim's deck is sweet. I'm really liking it.
So he's going to go
Edifice.
Jeskai? Or what's the guy you were talking about just now?
Tim aerial guide is a
Aerial guy.
3-mana 2/2. Gives another attacking creature flying.
Okay.
But Aaron's gonna use his Edifice to tap down to make the Heckma Sentinels not able to attack. And then Spellweaver Eternal. It's a 2/1 prowess, afflict 1. Is it afflict 1 or 2? It might be afflict 1. Aaron waiting to see if he can draw.
Looks like Tim's holding on to Essence Scatter, maybe?
He's got that mana up. Aaron deciding how he wants to use his mana. He's at 6 life. Trying to figure out this puzzle. He's got the 2/3 that exiles a card from a graveyard. He's got an open fire to kill one of Tim's creatures. Looks like he's gonna go with the 3/1 flyer. Essence
There's
Scatter.
the scatter.
Yep.
And that hurts.
Yeah, that's some
That was
real
gonna-
pain.
That card was going to help him stabilize there, gain some life, jump blocks. Because that was the life linker, right?
No,
The one
that was a 3/1 flyer for
Oh.
4. So crash for 4.
You know these pictures, like, really well.
Yeah.
I don't. I see them and I'm like, thinking it's something
Ooh,
else.
he even got the multicolored card. That's blood something. Scroll down here. Bloodwater Entity. It puts an instant or sorcery back on top, and that's enough for Aaron. He's gonna scoop it up here and say, let's move on to game 2. Aaron flashing his collection of Hour of Devastation packs.
So let me just crack a pack real quick.
Yeah,
and See
right?
what I get in this. Just,
Shuffle it in. Seems decent. So, looks like Aaron does have a card that he's looking to bring in. Let me take a look at what it is, per se. So, he looks like a black-white deck that's like on the light splash for red.
Yeah. Mardu, one of my favorite color combos.
Yeah, skipping turns 3 and 4 are not great. Turns out you really want to be playing your cards on your early turns.
Yeah. He almost...
Yeah.
I thought he might stabilize there if he could just maybe get a removal spell or something.
Yeah, all this stuff felt slow, and Tim just kind of had the answers to everything that he was doing.
He did. He got ahead and
Just stayed
just
there.
got aggressive.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So while the players are shuffling up, we'd like to thank Paragon City Games for helping sponsor the stream. Paragon City Games is the place to go in the Salt Lake Valley to get Magic singles. We go 5% below TCG market. We stream Legacy every Tuesday and Friday night,
Yep.
along with other streams like our competitive draft league. So make sure you give us a follow button to make sure you guys are notified every time that we go live. And it looks like players are ready to start their next game here. Tim with a lot of lands, but he's got a cycle land, so both players will keep. Aaron leads on the Traveler's Amulet, sweet reprint from Innistrad block. Ooh! Aaron just drew a Bantu's Last Reckoning. So let me actually fix his title here. He's not a red-white. He's
We're
actually
going
Mardu. Mardu. Just like that. And a Rats. Bloodfist Minotaur. Crunch for 2. No blocks. End of turn. Aaron's going to crack his Traveler's Amulet. Go find a land. Looks like card I saw he has a Swamp in hand.
Just gonna get a
Plains.
Plains here.
Yep. Tim representing that Essence Scatter. Ooh, Torment of Venom. That's pretty good. Crunch. Yeah, that 1/1 Death Touch is not going to be blocking the 2/1 First Strike Lifelinker. Or 2/1 First Striker. Crunch. I'll take 2. Decides not to play the Torment. Crunch for 1.
I think he's just waiting for Tim to make a move here.
Yeah, where he's not tapped out.
Yep.
So flashing the
There it is.
Aven.
Okay,
Ooh, no,
flash didn't
still
happen.
holding tight.
Yep.
I think he might be trying to wait to see if Tim goes for the pump on the Minotaur. The Minotaur allows you to pay 2, discard a card to give it +2/+0, so we can get just maximum value. But feels like he's still like super behind on board here.
Couldn't quite see what he would have been holding up for on Aaron's side here.
Yeah.
He's just not deciding to not play threats.
Desert, take 1.
Yep. That's sweet tech.
Crush, block, let it die. Playing the Bloodwater entity for no value. What is he waiting on here?
Not sure.
He's got double. Oh, I see. He's got that Bantu's Last Reckoning. Though, I guess it doesn't untap.
So he's going to have access to 2 mana next turn. Looks like he might have 1 in his hand.
There we go.
There you go. He draws the 3rd.
So we'll open fire Heckman
Open
Sentinels.
fire. That was a clutch land off the top.
All right, Crunchy for 2. So he has some real discipline to get the 3-for-1 on his Bantu's Last Reckoning. Another land for Aaron. So looks like he'll go Cursed Minotaur. And the Binding Mummy. Unsummoned Binding Mummy. Ooh, Tim's got the Locust God.
Oh.
So 1 more mana and that will be his. Untap. Draw for Aaron. Looks like a 3/1 flyer. That does not look good against 1/1 insects.
No, it doesn't. I think I think Tim's
So play the
run
Binding
away
Mummy.
with this one.
Untap my... Ooh, that's pretty sick play. Interaction. Being able to untap his Minotaur to block something.
Yeah.
Not have total...
Another one.
Okay, so let's kill your flyer.
Looks like he...
You'll discard a card.
Yeah.
And I'll block your guy Afflict. Go to 1.
Clears the board. Essence Scatter.
Yep.
Tim's got answers. He's just...
Play the Locust
there's
God.
the God. Drops the bomb.
Puncturing Blow. Play my Cycler.
Blow.
They're playing very quickly here.
Yeah, very quickly.
Wait, doesn't that exile
We're
the
going
card?
back.
Oh, it's a Chandra's Defeat. That's what he must have brought in. Draw.
Yeah, he's like...
Got a
oh,
Blur
fuck.
Blades.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tim, without us having to update the round, takes that very quickly.
Yeah, that was...
That was real quick.
It's a quick 2. That can't feel good.
Yeah. Yeah, you wonder if, like, getting the max value off of the... Oh, we got the foil Grind to Dust. That card's pretty sweet. Let's take a look at that. Oh. So, Grind to Dust. Aaron's kind of showing off there.
All the stuff he didn't get to show off.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And put a -1/-1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. And then Dust, you can exile any number of target creatures that have -1/-1 counters on them.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So.
With all the minus counter synergies going on right now.
Yeah, so, yeah, even with the Torment of Venom, like if it doesn't necessarily kill the creature, it leaves them on there. That's some cool tech. But yeah, Tim's deck just super aggressive, really pressuring Aaron's life total down to where, like,
Yeah.
he had to...
And you'd think Marty would be doing that. not
Yeah.
not blue-red, but
Yeah, I mean the blue-red. It's more of a. It's not really a control deck. It's more of a
no,
tempo
it's
deck
more of a, yeah.
where you've just got, man, some cheap, efficient answers to threats. Like, all right, unsummon your guy. Yeah, so it was a Chandra's defeat that he brought in. So I'm gonna see if we can get another match going.
We should try to do that.
Someone
It's
in
probably
in
not
their
more
game
time.
in their game 3 or game 2s that can move over, and we'll be right back.
Stay with us. Good stuff to come.
Ooh, there we go.
And
Mike's-
we're back.
And we're back. So, that was a quick game 1 and 2 out of Tim and Aaron. Everyone else is pretty deep in their games. Les is playing Josh Snow, And they've got a pretty complicated board state
Massive
with horses.
With horses. We were pretty sure that he wasn't going to go white for the horses.
But, because that's what he showed us when, like, we went back here. We had to tell them, ooh, sorry there, spread the sad news.
Yeah. That he wouldn't be
That-
living the horse dream.
Hashtag farm life, or what do we go? Oh, barn life.
Barn life.
Yeah. Hashtag barn life wasn't going to happen, but
I think
he's playing the God Pharaoh's gift, and he's playing the horse.
Yep. I'm proud
But
of him.
they've got this super complicated board state, and they don't really want to move.
Yeah.
Not like even now, but they didn't want to move after their first game. They're still in game 1.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah.
Kind of waiting to, I think when you get in that position, a lot of times, attacking is, you're most likely going to get the worst end out of that deal.
Like, I think in the position Les is in, because he has the God Pharaoh's gift, he has to start crunching in.
Mm-hmm.
Which he should be in a more favorable position to crunch in, because he's got that God Pharaoh's gift that allows him to maybe trade off his horse, get it back.
Yeah.
I didn't see if there was like the rat there that would exile it.
I didn't see
That might be
no.
stopping them from doing that. But I think if Les is playing that 5-mana 3/3 flyer that lets you gain 3 life when it enters the battlefield,
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll help like change the tide of the game.
Yeah.
Where like he can start bashing in the air and not have to muddle up in the ground.
Just go over,
And then if
chip him away,
Yeah,
force him to make a move.
if Snow then does have an answer for it, it's like, all right, cool. I'll just eternalize my thing, get a 4/4 flyer. Sweet.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go back to some standard talk because
Standard talk, it's real.
because we don't have a match to put on camera right now.
We should just like broadcast our own matches in between
What?
with
No.
our sweet tech.
Oh man,
But
that's no good.
The deck he's on right now is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I built out a Jeskai control
Yeah. Let's talk
list.
about your deck.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have it
Oh,
here
Mr. Whip out my deck on stream.
on stream.
Wow.
Only because I haven't played with it a whole lot,
Sure.
and so I'm gonna, off the top of my head.
You're gonna probe our chat for advice.
Yeah. You know.
All right. Well, fair enough.
So you guys can let me know what you think.
Sure.
So we got here, let's see, we got the torrentials, 3 torrentials here.
Okay.
So my thinking here is running a lot of cheap removal, value removal,
Okay.
making them play around Censor.
Are you're not playing Censor in your control deck?
I am playing.
Oh, he is.
Censor.
Oh, okay.
So, but you know,
Continue.
a lot of times if I win game 1, a lot of times I'll side out a couple of them just because they're not very good on the draw.
Yeah, just like in Legacy, when you board out your days on the draw, it's about the same.
So a lot of removal stuff, you know, board wipes, fumigate. I haven't put any Hour of Devs in here yet because I don't have them, but those will probably go in.
That is a fantastic Magic card.
But basically,
How many hours are you thinking about playing?
I was thinking about. So I'm running fumigate right now.
Okay.
I was thinking I might actually cut the fumigates and go 2-hour main.
Oh, really?
Or 1 fumigate and 1 hour main. Just because the hours don't hit the torrentials, which is really the only creature base I have in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Other than swinging in with manlands, that's going to be an alternate win con, so I'm going to have the Wandering Fumarole and 1 Needle Spires.
Okay.
And basically, I'm just the deck's built around beating aggro. So in a control matchup, there's going to be a lot of sideboarding that goes on there.
Okay.
Just because you can have a lot of dead cards,
Sure. Yeah.
but you know, swinging in with those manlands when they don't have any creatures is always nice.
Yeah. I mean, depends on how many fatal pushes you're expecting to see with those man
Yeah.
lands.
Yeah,
because it really feels bad having to protect your land
True.
over that. So,
True.
anyways, well, let's see. What else can we talk about here? Did anyone have any? Did anyone have any fun pre-release stories they want to chat about? I've got a couple.
I got a couple.
Okay.
I got a couple.
Sure. Go ahead and start us off, Tim. How'd your pre-releases go?
So I played in 2 pre-releases.
Okay.
I didn't decide to go quite as deep as I did with the Amonkhet pre-releases, which
Okay.
I did about 4 in 24 hours.
Oh, 4 and 24 hours. Yeah.
So I went to a midnight, I went to a noon.
Okay.
The noon was a 2-headed giant.
Okay.
Went to a 6 o'clock right after that, and then a midnight after that. Long weekend. Grinded it out. By the 4th one, I just didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Built around some cycling.
See, I did 5 in 2 days.
It's still a lot.
Yeah. This time around. So I did go deep. So you played at Paragon for the midnight event.
Played at Paragon.
How'd you do?
Did pretty well. I went 3-1.
Okay.
I pulled a Mirror Mirage
Okay. Yep.
as my promo. So that card went immediately into my deck
Okay.
because of the versatility there. You know, you got a lot of creatures that they're pretty big, but when they come in, you know, you might have to put -1/-1 counters on them or something else to make them a little smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you use Mirage, it doesn't recognize that entering the battlefield effect.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a base 5/5, you're getting a 5/5,
Sure.
which is sweet, and you can also turn it into a
To
creature
copy
they
that
have
eternal-
and trade.
Like
So,
I get your best creature,
mhm.
kill some of your lesser ones. Yeah, that seems really good.
Yeah, it was just a nice card to have. I found my removal was dumb. I had
Dumb, like
dumb
stupid good dumb.
Yeah, like stupid
Okay.
good dumb. I think I had 2 Abrades. I think I had 2 Open Fires.
Wow. Yeah.
In my black, can you pull up the
List
the
of
list?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I pulled 2 Torment of Venoms. I also had the 2 Lethal Stings.
You know, as the weekend went on, I was actually not as in favor of Lethal Sting. It is unconditional removal, but like there was a lot of times where like I just didn't have a creature and I got Lethal
Yep.
Sting stuck in my hand.
I found the same thing.
Okay.
Because I had 2 lethal stings, and I had 2 of the Torment of Venoms.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thought. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go 2 lethal, 1 torment. When I actually found myself liking the torment
Okay.
a lot more, so I took out one of the lethals and put in another torment. Is what I
Okay.
did. But
Yeah, I came to the conclusion that Lethal Sting was not as good as it. Like on the surface, it looks like
It's real
fantastic.
But you need if you don't have a heavy creature base,
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of a dead card.
Like you can't put it on. Really, it doesn't feel good putting it on X1. Like you don't want to put it on your big nice bomb
Nope.
to kill a dude. Like it's just kind of medium in most situations.
Yeah. So the sweet tech I had with that though was I pulled a Locust God in that pre-release as well. So I was
Okay.
playing red black, pretty much straight red black.
Okay.
Splashed blue for the Locust God, right?
Okay.
Start drawing cards, making 1/1s, swinging in with the 1/1s because they're flying and they have
Yeah.
haste,
Yeah.
and then using them as my removal bait for later. So putting the -1/-1 counters on those, my cheap creatures, to
Your
kill their
tokens.
creatures,
Yeah.
my tokens, right?
Yeah.
And it ended up working out really well.
Cool. What was your? Did you go 4-0 or?
I went 3-1 in that
3-1?
one, and then I
Yeah.
played in another one at a local game store, and we played 3 rounds. I went 3-0.
Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah, Kyra and I had some fantastic times playing Two-Headed Giant. So the only way, what we decided, we played up at a PPTQ up in Game Grid in Layton, and we both top forward. He was in the finals, and so I got $50 star credit up there. He got like $150, So we're like, okay, well,
Pretty good.
they've got this Iron Man pre-release thing where you can do all 5 events.
Oh, okay.
So like
So I've heard of other Iron Man events, but those are the ones where you have to rip the cards and.
Oh, what?
You heard of those?
No.
We'll talk about those after. All right.
Okay.
We'll tell you about that.
Basically, it's like a marathon where you just like
Yeah.
are going all weekend, and that was the only way I was able to convince him to play Two-Headed Giant was like doing it with me because like we're buds and it would be a blast to
Oh yeah.
just kind of goof around.
Smash together.
Yeah.
Unified Force.
Unified Force. So our first Two-Headed Giant event, we open 2 Hour of Revelations, an Approach of the Second Sun,
Right.
the Locust God.
The Locust God.
Yeah. So, and just a ton of like black red removal. So I'm playing this black red aggro deck that has just like crap ton of removal and some really cheap like annoying creatures like Blood Rage Brawler or the Nefcrop Entangler. Just like really good 2-drops to distract from what we're actually trying to do.
Yep. Just chip away. And
And-
they're like,
And the goal is to win with Approach. We had like tragic lessons and
did you get any wins with the approach?
yeah, all of our
Like,
rounds.
all of your.
Yeah, we won the tournament.
Oh yeah. See, he knows I'm a fan of approach. I've
Yeah.
been trying to make the red white approach deck work for,
Red white.
or I'm sorry, blue white.
Yeah.
Blue white, of course. I mean, how else could you do it?
Right.
Can't do it with anything else. But I've had some good times and I've had some really bad times.
Yeah.
With that deck, just really tough time making it consistent.
Let's actually keep the door open while we're just talking like standard talk, in case
We can do
the
that.
guys get done. I
Yeah.
kind of want to see if they're ready. Sorry guys, in the middle of story time there.
No, it looks like Les is still playing.
Les is still going.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm also gonna fix the glare. We shouldn't have these lights on. Yeah. So you've been working on the blue-white approach deck.
Blue white approach deck. I am interested in that new.
The desert.
Well, the
Mills
desert.
U4.
Yes, the desert that mills you for, but also there's that new red white split card.
Leave to chance.
Leave to chance. Okay. So you're not casting. Here's my thinking there. You're not casting approach until extremely late game, right? You're just trying to stall the game out.
Okay.
If you have a leave to chance, or even can get it into the graveyard.
Look
it up.
I gotta pull it up here because
Let's.
I am not.
This is some sweet tech here.
I'm not sure on this one. So I know the top part leave returns any number of target permanents you own to your hand.
Yeah.
And chance, what is that aftermath? So discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go late game. I've
What
tried
permanents are you playing in that approach deck though?
lands.
Oh. I mean. Maybe.
I can't like say that it's necessarily good or
Maybe.
bad, but it's spicy. Late game, you just pick up a whole bunch of lands, throw them into the graveyard, draw a whole new hand, dig for that approach. But honestly, there's probably better answers. You got to anticipate. You got
Yeah.
what's
The
the
new
blue
Supreme
one?
Will.
Supreme Will.
Yep.
So
Lets you pick one and put the rest on the bottom.
it's-
Out
I don't
four.
think
It's
it's-
actual impulse to get one deeper.
yeah, it's actual impulse. Probably not going to happen because trying to go 3 colors in an approach deck.
It's tough. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, but
I do love
if
Jeskai.
anything, Jeskai has the best, one of the best mana bases.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. You got Spire Bluff Canal, you got Inspiring Advantage, and
Yeah.
some sweet manlands.
Yeah, it's true. That is very true. So it was less the only one table left.
It looked like it. I'll double
How much time? Let us know how much time is also in the round, and we'll.
So we got 14:30 on the round.
Okay, so we got 14 minutes left in the round, and then looks like Les and Snow are the last guys left. Cool. Well, Another plug here. Always be plugging. I'd like to talk about some of our other friends of the stream. The first one is Kitchen Table Magic. Right now they are on break, but you can listen to all of his podcasts on iTunes, SoundCloud. There've been a lot. He's had a lot of great interviews this season with a lot of guys from the coverage team like Marshall Sutcliffe, BDM, Randy Bueller, and Sam Tang puts out some awesome content. He's friend of the show, and then MTG Pro Tutor is another friend of the stream. Sam does an awesome job helping people up their game. He's a local guy trying to get 1,000 people to the Pro Tour. You can visit his website at deckbuildingmasterclass.com or listen to his podcast on iTunes or SoundCloud. What else do we want to talk about here?
I feel like we were just about to talk about something. Oh, the Iron Man tournament.
Oh yes, my pre-release experiment. So yeah, we did that two-headed giant event. So Aaron, who we saw on camera, I played him in the previous weekend as well. I lost him in the finals of the Sunday tournament, and I lost to his brother the day before in my last round. So that felt great. But we killed it in our two-headed giant tournaments, and that was the best.
The two-headed giants I find are just so fun.
They're so fun.
They're so fun because you got such a big pool, right?
Especially at pre-release time when it's just like the only time you're really playing two-headed giant.
Yep.
Which I wonder if that would be like an interesting PPTQ like thing to send two people with a two-headed giant event, if that's even like possible.
I would play in it.
Right? Yeah, I would too.
Like, it sounds fun to me.
You get less packs and like less rares with it. I think you only get like 4 packs each.
Yeah.
It's like, so
I mean, I would probably just work it out to where
whatever the thing is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But our second two-headed giant tournament, Kyra was really dissing on this card. I'm gonna pull it up here. It is. I don't know. I think it's better than he gives it credit for.
Don't think I've seen this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull it up here. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
So in Two-Headed Giant, this reads
Oh.
Torment of Hellfire X2.
Yeah.
Because you have 2 opponents and sharing 1 life total. In our finals match on the Sunday night, we were able to finagle a turn where, like, I was in a blue-red spells deck. Our blue was so deep that he was on blue-black Scarab God,
Okay.
like with God Pharaoh's Gift,
Mm-hmm.
and I was on this blue-red like tempo spells deck.
That sounds fun to me.
One of the rares that I opened, I'll put this away, and I'll pull this up.
Yeah.
So
I'm a fan of this card. I think it's kind of cool.
it's generally very bad, but
Yeah.
we were able to set up a turn where I'm able to refuse to put my Cooperate in the graveyard on one of their spells for 3 damage. He casts Torment of Hailfire for X's 4, and I cooperated. The opponents were left with 6 life, a hexproof 5/5 aerial guide, and no cards in hand.
Wow. Worth it.
So yeah, that
Were they at
was
20 life when you cast it too?
they were at 33.
They were at 33.
Yes.
Down to 6.
Down to 6.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
We definitely had a blast during our
Because
pre-release.
each time they're deciding to take that damage, they're taking 6. They're not taking 3. They're
No,
taking
no, no.
6.
It's oh, what the heck? Oh, there we go. No, it's each player has the choice. So they each had like 5 cards in
Okay.
hand and like 4 permanents on the battlefield. So X was essentially 16. One guy lost just all his hand and all his permanents,
Yeah.
and the other guy,
Okay.
and they took like 9.
Yeah.
And then the other guy took, had no card, discard all his cards, kept the aerial guide and the 5/5 as a way to like try and back, because they had put some really decent pressure on us. But
That's a bomb, though.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do you think that card's standard playable? Not Refuse to Cooperate, but Torment of Hailfire.
Torment of Hailfire. Let's bring it up again.
Yeah, sure. Like fire, Hailfire. Now, Gypsy, it's your turn. There it is. Just taking a look at it here. It's a sweet. It's the game day mat, which is awesome.
You know,
Ooh, he's thinking. He's thinking he's in the tank.
I don't know where did I think I could see maybe a 1-of in the Grixis control deck.
Oh man. All right.
Just a spicy 1-of.
Okay. I've got a name for you then. You are Tim Spicy One of Wallet.
Honestly, it's kind of the truth though. Like I do have a tendency to.
He's got an affinity for one ofs.
Yeah, I got an affinity for 1-ofs. You know, if I find a card that's just really like what it does,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what, going to 61, going to 61. I'm just gonna
Uh-oh.
throw that 1-of in there and
61.
spice up your life.
You choose to add it to the deck and not like.
Well,
take something
assuming
out?
my mana base is over adjusted,
Okay.
so you know I may be running 26 lands in a 60 card deck. I feel like throwing one more, you know, couldn't really mess things up too much. He's looking at me over here like this dude.
This guy.
But you know, like
this guy here.
I tend to
Oh.
play stupid decks at competitive events and expect them to win too. You know, by playing blue-white approach, and you know, it feels good when you win.
What?
But you get tired of losing.
At the PPTQ in Spanish Fork, you played black green, right?
I did. I played black-green Constrictor. More so of a Delirium build, I would say. But focused mostly on like 1/1 counters and just making Walking Ballistas big and just playing big threats. But I just didn't find that I didn't do well. Just didn't do well. I was getting poor draws. Got mana screwed in a couple games and basically had to throw those away. And yeah.
Sure. Good old variants. Variants are awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go check back in on the match. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heroes of all ages, we are back. Round 2. Gotta say, we got it. We got it on camera.
Here
comes the horses.
So we got Les here.
Oh yeah, let's fix the names. Good call. Les. I didn't see what Sammy was on. Abzan horses.
Because really, that's what it is.
It's true. And Sammy on something. We'll figure that out in a minute here when they're done shuffling. So, we initially thought that it was not going to be there in his deck. He had enough playables in green and black. But he did it.
He did it.
He went there.
And it paid off.
And he won. Yeah, he won his last round. It was a grinder against Josh Snow. Les got it 2-1.
Very close.
So, players are shuffling up, getting ready to draw their opening hands. We'll see what Sammy's on. Looks like blue. Is that another green? Oh, is he on blue-green? Oh, that's a Soundwalla. Is that Timur?
It's Timur.
Yeah, okay. Timur. See a red card. Well, the hand didn't look good for Sammy, so he's gonna mulligan. Let's update this round counter here. So this is round number 2. So it looks like Les has a Ronus Stalwart up in the front there. He's planned out his 2-drop that he's gonna lead on. Samuel draw fresh 6, see if he can keep it.
It's like Les has. How many lanes is he starting with there?
Samuel Scry. He'll pass the turn.
There we go.
Forest. Sanwalla. Walla Walla. That guy's pretty cool. He did work for me the other night in the draft. That guy is a 1/1 for 1. That for 1 and a green, you can pump it to make it a 3/3. So, Les can't block
Once
here.
a turn. Yeah.
Yeah, once per turn. Les can't block here. Tammy's gonna Tormenting Voice. He'll discard. Still trying to decide. He's pulled a Shred Weakness to the front. He's also got that Desert Ceradon. And he's trying to find lands. He's probably pitching the Ceradon here. Oh, Bitterbow Archers. Oh, geez, man. I would have kept that over the Ceradon. That guy's a house for the same converted mana cost.
Yeah.
Les will crunch him for 2 with his Stalwart. And he's got a Gift of Strength. He'll pass turn. Now, does Gift of Strength untap the creature? Looks like no, just didn't have a turn 3 play. Okay.
Just +3/+3 and
And
gains
reach.
It's not bad for 2.
For 2, it's pretty medium. But I can definitely see it against Flyers if you don't have like a,
Yeah.
what is it, Stinging Shot.
Mm-hmm.
4 mana, probably an Oasis Ritualist. Is that what that is? Yep. So, white mana has been unlocked. And I don't think he has the horse in his hand.
Not yet. And the horse is double white, correct?
I'm not
I think
sure.
it costs 5, 2 white, and 3 colorless.
I think it's 4. I think it's 4 and a white. Oh, 3 and 2 white. You are correct, sir. Les
Otherwise,
deciding
I
if he
don't
wants to
think he
block
would've.
here. Now, Sammy we know has a trick with that Samola too. So I think he's just gonna chump. Ooh, this is not gonna bode well for him. So those are blocks. Pump Sandwalla, and we'll shred its weakness, giving it +2/+2. So that's a 5/5. Sandwalla. Oh, so he didn't block the. Or did he? He just not moved from the board.
It looked like he.
Oh, he just took it. Yeah. So the
Okay.
Stalwart's still on
Yeah.
board. Slam a Lifelinker. I mean, that's kind of the plan with when you're playing Gift of the God Pharaoh, which is also in Les's deck, is like you're okay with trading your creatures earlier because you're able to get them later in the game with God Pharaoh's Gift. Ooh. Ambuscade. So it gets +1/+0 on fights, or not even fights, it just punches. He'll crush with that 4/3. Let's drew another white mana. He's got a Spidery Grasp
He's running low on threats right
and
now.
a Gift of Strength. So like,
Probably gonna try to pump here. Gain
No.
some life? No.
no, that one doesn't have lifelink. He's gonna hold up the Gift of Strength and the Spidery Grasp, so that he can surprise block one of these creatures. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, let me show you my. There's my thing.
He
It's
untapped.
like,
He untapped and untapped a little preemptively, but didn't show what he was doing.
block your 3/3. Cool. Take 1. No desert for Sammy. So that 3/3 is
Yeah,
just
we'll get
gonna
that.
sit there. Another land for less. Ooh, is this Sift? Oh, it is! Sifter Worm.
Boom.
That'll catch him right back up. So he gets a Scry 3. Oh, God. So he's got the God Pharaoh's Gift on top that he's going to reveal with the Sifter Worm.
So
He's going to gain 7.
Yeah.
Go back to 17 and draw God Pharaoh's Gift next turn. That really, wow, that has changed things around.
That was big.
That was, some would say, huge. Yeah. Wow, yeah. Attacking with a 3/3 into a 7/7. I mean, I guess, oh, he's got the puncturing blow. I see. Less not taking the bait. We're like, normally it'd be pretty easy to just go, I mean, he's got to know there's something fishy with that attack.
Yeah, you gotta know.
He just gained 7, so
if
pretty
you've
good.
been playing for any amount of time, you know when somebody
makes an
swings
attack
a
like
little
that.
dude
into
on
your
here,
big-
you know something's coming.
Yeah. So probably going to eternalize the lifelinker here. 3/4. Make it a 4/4.
Yep, he's going for it.
Playing this God Pharaoh's Gift.
Let's bring
We've
up
got-
God Pharaoh's Gift.
Yep,
So
I'll pull
people-
it up here so
yeah.
people can see what it does. This is the long-awaited gift that Nicol Bolas is bringing of eternalizing people. It synergizes. In fact, I think the uncommon was in the draft that from Amonkhet that allows you to go find it.
Yep.
But here's the gift. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie, so eternalized. And it gains haste until the end of turn. It doesn't
So
go away,
Don't go away.
just stays there. So it's like, all right, here's my free 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
You want to block? Yep, I'll chop with my Sandwalla. I'll gain 4 up to 18. And you'll go take 7 from my Sifter Worm. So this game looks pretty...
Got turned on
In
its side
hand.
a little bit.
So maybe he's not playing Teamer. Maybe we caught a red card that looks like a blue card.
I could have sworn I saw blue. May have splashed. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the Painted Bluffs. You generally wouldn't play Painted Bluffs in a
Right.
2-color deck.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. So I wonder what blue card he has in his hand. We'll have to see. Okay, swing with the archers. Pretty free attack, but, I mean, I just gained 4 back to 14. Ceradon, go. And remember, Les still has that Gift of Strength tucked away in his hand. Oh,
Hold the Bantus.
and the Bantu's Monument. So whenever he casts a creature spell, he'll drain and gain. I don't know if he wants to show that trick quite yet.
I don't think he
I don't think
does,
he needs it.
especially now that he doesn't really have anything to play off of it.
Sure, yeah. He can probably just like go in with the Sifter Worm and the Eternalized guy. Eternalize. Oh, yep, the 2/4. Yeah, I think he's got this game pretty well in hand.
Yeah.
He'll just crunch in like those guys. Sammy's probably gonna do some try and kill the 7/7 trampler by double blocking.
And then
And that Gift of Strength will kind of seal the deal. Yeah, so those are my blocks. I'm going to take 8, go to 1. No, you're going to take 9. Trample.
Yep.
And we'll call it a game.
We'll call it a scoop.
Traveler's Amulet. I don't know why he was flashing that. But anyways, that is the game. So round 1-0 in Les's favor.
Les's deck is really strong. It's really strong.
It's some would call it Stronk with a K.
Strong, like
Strong.
strong and crunk at the same time.
Yeah.
Just got that swag.
Yeah, just kind of together.
That's strong.
Stronk with a K. Les taking a look at his sideboard here, seeing if he wants to bring anything in against red-green beats.
Is that a fling?
That's a fling.
That is a fling.
He's not playing red.
He's not playing red, you're right.
Moved to the front, but he's not playing red. So he's going to put that back in his box.
He's gonna tease us with that.
Oh, he pulled a card out.
What did he
Wait
rip
a
out?
second. There might be some counterboarding here.
It was the
It was the fling.
It was the fling.
What is he doing? He must be like debating.
I think he wants to fling
like
some horses.
I think he's because there could have been some like, do I want to like kind of baiting, right? Where you're like, do I want to bring this card in? Try like that you might have a sideboard card
Yeah.
against them.
Okay, so he's just playing some Jedi
Just
mind tricks right
some
now.
gamesmanship.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
Les is on the
He's-
World Series of Poker. He's one of our regular Wednesday drafters. That's why we put him on camera tonight, and it paid off. I think we got the most flavorful deck, like just the sweetest deck. We got to show one of our locals. So yeah, he is doing a little bit of gaming here.
Is
So Traviar's Amulet, he's taking out and putting in the tap 2 target creatures
okay.
with cycling. So he must not feel that he needs the fixing. Oh, there's that Evolving Wilds.
Flashing that Evolving Wilds.
Yeah. Remember, so he also opened the Lizard. We got full barn, #barn life, with Ramanap Excavator, lizards, hippos, which are water cows. So they work. They're the cows of the barn. Horses with the Crested Sun Mare. And birds with the angel.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's like zoo.
Zoo.
It's zoo.
No.
No,
This is
it's
limited.
not.
This is just the barn. Let's stay at the barn. Okay,
Looks like they're about getting ready to get
ready to go.
going.
Game number 2. Let's see if Sammy can string something better together.
Hopefully you won't have to mull this time.
Yeah, that really kind of hurt him. But then again, like
You know.
Les's deck did what it wanted to do, and
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of nuts. So let's see.
Man, that lizard into the
There's a
God Pharaoh's
wall.
gift though.
Yeah,
That changed
that
the game.
just
I really thought it was
360.
leaning towards Sammy, and
Yeah.
it just from that point on, Sammy just couldn't find answers.
well, yeah. When you have a 7/7 trampler in play, and like
And not only that, you can get it back.
he
when
gains
it
7
dies.
life off of that,
Yeah.
revealing the God Pharaoh's gift.
Seven life is
That's just
relevant.
nuts. Relevant to say the least, yeah. Oh boy. So it was Les who had a mulligan this time around.
Probably feels like he has the luxury. Maybe
Not really a luxury. It sucks to mulligan.
It does suck.
Melvin the Muppet! Raid! Melvin! What's up, man? How are you tonight? Melvin is awesome. I love his stream.
Geek raid.
Geek Raid! Oh no!
We're geeking out hard. That geek life.
Yeah, Melvin's out of Chicago. He does some Magic Online streams.
Cool.
So,
What's up, Melvin?
thanks for coming into chat tonight.
Lieutenant Farva.
Geek Raid. Oh, this feels so good. Oh my gosh. So yeah, right now we have our competitive draft league.
I want a large Farva.
A what?
A large Farva.
What is that? So we've got probably one of the spiciest decks ever.
Oh, we got the Bantus on turn 3.
Bantu's Monument on turn 3. Okay, so Melvin, we watched Les draft like a black-green deck, and pack 2 he opened...
See? Lieutenant Farva knows what I'm talking about.
he opens the Crested Sunmare, and then everything changed. So he's got Crested Sunmare, God Pharaoh's Gift in this deck. He's 1-0
and
right
a
now.
lot of life gain synergies.
Yeah.
Plenty of
Like
life
with
gain.
Bantu's Monument.
Right.
Trigger.
So there. He's going to go up 1.
Put
He's
the
gonna
counter
lose
there. 21. Pass the turn. Oh, but he missed a land drop, though, so he's stuck on 3 lands. Yeah. Especially when you have a lot of life gain synergies. He's got like a Gift of Paradise. Sammy just kind of playing red-green beats. Ceradon's pretty good, but doesn't have a desert. He's got the Pinger, the 3-1, and a 2-2.
It looks like he has a desert in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that Ceradon will be able to attack pretty freely. Alright, ping you for 1. So Les did find the land off of that Cycling Without Weakness, which is a pretty good way to protect your horse. Sammy deciding whether to crunch with that Ceradon or if he needs to leave it back. I mean, it's pretty free reign. You just say, alright, your cat can't block,
Yep.
so that you don't get the ability to draw a card. I think that's what he's deciding right now, is where he wants that Ceradon to not be able to block. So, Melvin, are you done with the stream for tonight? Are you packing it up? Oh, yeah. So, he says the Kudu can't block.
Yep.
Block with cat, draw a card. Play a Bitterbow Archers. Okay, let's do another land.
Looks like we got some of our viewers.
Oh, yeah.
We're rolling in the deep.
Rolling in the deep. Oh, Geek Fortress. Cool. Yeah, and Tej is in. Sweet. Oh, thanks, Geek Fortress. I didn't see that. That's awesome. TJ's my man. Those guys out there, sweet. All right. So, Les, what's he going to do here? Bolt just passes with mana up.
Says can't block.
Crunching with his 3-1 is 2-2.
So what's he gonna do here?
Not that TJ. That's right, he's Red Baron. Set up some screen notifications. So, Mostly Lost, we are located in Draper, Utah. It's just outside of Salt Lake City. We do weekly Legacy streams every Tuesday and Friday night. And every 2 weeks we have... yes, we got MTG Bot going. Then every 2 weeks we have our competitive draft league, where we host some of the best players in Utah at our store. We sponsor our draft, and there's no. In fact, in this draft there is an Omniscience floating around that whoever wins this draft is going to get, because the players will rare draft at the end. But yeah, we're in Utah, trying to host some premier level events here in Utah.
In wonderful, wonderful Utah.
It's
If you're wondering, I'm from California. I'm repping UCLA here.
you got
It's my team.
your Cassius Marsh
The
shirt on.
Trojans suck. Just gonna throw that out there.
Okay,
But
fair enough. We're still kind of waiting to see if Les has a combat trick or not. Looks like he doesn't. Looks like he's just gonna go to 3. So he has the worm, looks like, but he's a mana short. So trigger on the Bantu's Monument. Oh, he overtapped for that, because that is a black creature.
he did.
Yeah! We've got this podcast studio that we rent out to local creators. In fact, Tim and I are actually going to be making some music in here the next couple weeks with our buddy Kyer.
Yeah. Should be really sweet.
So yeah, it looks like Les wasn't able to put it together that game. Got a little stuck on mana and fell a little too far behind. Yeah, supporting local game stores. That's what we do. We've got the best prices in the valley. We go 5% below TCG market. So we've got a bunch of pretty sweet cards on TCG as well. So if you're in the market for some high-end cool stuff,
Yeah, fair prices, fair trade-ins. I like Paragon. Paragon's probably my. I'd say
The
my
place?
It's the place to be, man.
Yeah.
It is. You got a great player base.
Thank you so much. Yeah, our owners opened the store because they were tired of the way that there was kind of this divide between game stores and the players, that they weren't necessarily filling the players' needs, and
Yeah.
it wasn't working. They weren't working together. So, yeah, they opened Paragon City Games. So, moving on to Game 3 here. I don't know if maybe cutting the Traveler's Amulet wasn't the best idea. I mean,
Yeah.
It-
It didn't really look like he had much of a problem with fixing as
because
much
white
as
is a
just
splash color.
yeah. And he's cutting the amulet for a color that he splashed
Mhm.
for, which it's sounds a little risky. I think his thinking behind it is he's going up against another pretty just beats deck.
Aggressive, yeah.
And he probably figured he could pull some tricks and get some free damage in.
What is that card? Let's pull it up here. It's Jeru's something. Renunciation. Let's go here. So let's sideboard it in this card. Pull it up. Wow, 53 viewers. Thanks all for tuning in tonight. If you're just tuning in, we're here with Paragon City Games in Draper, Utah. This is our competitive draft league. So no rare drafters in this one. This is some of the best players in our state. Drafting the best decks they can, and we sponsor this draft. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Looks like they're now into Game 3. And here we are. So, Plains for less. Ronos is Stalwart. A really great turn to play. I've really loved that Stalwart. He kind of feels like a Gus Walker, where he attacks really well on turn 2, until you can get a... He attacks the 2 well, and then has some good evasion. All right. So Les is going to go attacking for 2. See if Sammy wants to trade. He does not have any interest in trading. So Les will play a kitty cat 1-3 and say go. Ooh, now Sammy's playing with Endless Sands. That's interesting. I don't know if I would be doing that. Then again, are we sure he's on Teamer? Like, we looked.
I don't think we've seen him play blue yet, so I think he might be on just
red-green. I guess the Endless Sands is defensible on red-green. It's clearly good with the Sidewinder Naga. Sidewinder Naga, we'll put it up here in chat. Gets +1/+0 and has trample if you have a desert. So just being able to play a desert is pretty good beats. Let's see, what's in Les's hand here? He's got a 3/4 lifelinker for the 5 mana 3/4 lifelinker. Just kind of keeping his hand at a weird angle.
Yeah.
Can't quite see what's in it. It looks like he was just passed. Gonna see if maybe he can block the Naga. 'Cause yeah, Sammy's stuck on just green mana.
Yeah.
We'll see what he decides to do. Okay, starts with an attack. Let's go blocking. Do you have a trick? Do you have a trick? Nope, let's trade.
Let's
okay.
just trade.
I'll take 1, go to 18. I'll play a 3/3 for 3. Draws a forest. Probably going to slam his 3/4. Looks pretty good on this board.
Yep.
Les probably has no interest in attacking, so he'll just send it right back over to Sammy.
He's going to stall the board for a little bit.
Yep, so he's got forest. He's
found
flicking.
that red, though.
Okay, good. We've got a red source. So now we probably have a game here. Let's see what he decides to do. So is that a... Okay, so he's got an Ambuscade in hand, which will be able to take out the 3/4 lifelinker pretty decently. Lets him attack in for 4. Okay, so he's going to go Electrify. And attack. This will probably block there. Yeah, he'll chump the Naga to draw a card. Draw for the turn. Ooh, uh-oh. We have a God Pharaoh's Gift, ladies and gentlemen. That's next turn. Now, looks like he has both Sifter Worm and God Pharaoh's Gift in his hand, so he won't be able to cast...
You won't be able to live the dream.
To live the dream like Game 1, where he went...
Sifter Worm.
Sifter Worm, reveal God Pharaoh's Gift, gain 7.
Yep.
Alright, so Sifter Worm, let's gain some life. Ooh, okay, so we'll put the Angel on top. I think so. He's looking at Angel, Moaning Wall, and a 1/2. I forget the name of that card. The Naga that taps for any color mana.
Now with
that you can
Sifter,
produce.
can you reveal any one of the 3, or does it need to be the one that you're putting on top?
You scry 3, and then I'll pull up the card here.
Okay.
We'll go and chat. Sifter Worm.
So he reveals the Angel. He's
Yep.
going to gain some life.
Sifter Worm, I'll pull it up on the stream as well. Come on. Card from TCG. Okay. So, yeah, it's got Trample. When it enters the battlefield, you scry 3, then you reveal the top card of your library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. So, yeah, so you reveal the one that you keep on top.
Yeah.
But of those cards, it looked like the Angel was the best pick anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sammy's played the Ceradon. Attacking says, you can't block with your Sifter Worm. He's like, that's fine, I'll go to 7. Ooh! Oh no!
Ouch.
Sammy's destroying one of his white source. Oh, so, he's got to have...
Ouch.
Does he have another land?
I don't...
Okay, he's got another land. Okay, so he can play the God Pharaoh's Gift, but he's got nothing in his graveyard?
Does he? Does he not? He did.
It's over. Oh, that's over there. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So I do think he has 1 or 2 creatures in there. Nothing.
Yeah, he's got the.
Too notable.
He can't just kill Sammy here. I think he has to leave back blockers. Is he just dead? Let's see. So he's at 7. Got the Hope Tender, the Sandwalla, Ceradon, and the Naga. Ceradon will make sure. Oh, Sammy's flashing the Ambuscade to kill whatever blocker he eternalizes. So yeah, not quite sure what's going on here. I think he's just trying to
This is gonna
force him to
He's
concede.
gonna play it out.
Yeah.
So he's got the he's eternalizing the 4/4.
Yeah. So it really Sammy should not have shown that.
Yeah.
Because Les is just gonna attack, showing that now. I'm not sure he's not casting it.
No, he's not.
Okay, so it looks like they're just talking it over now. Yep. Okay, so I need to fix that. So that's game, and that was actually game 3.
It was.
So Sammy took it
takes
down.
in 3.
Yeah, getting that white source was actually pretty clutch.
Yeah. I wonder if he sided that in.
Yeah, he did sideboard in a card.
I didn't see what it was, but it would make sense that it was that, seeing that...
That he was like ramping into big,
Yeah.
3 color and trying to go big with Sifter Worm. Because, in that first game, he saw Sifter Worm revealing God Pharaoh's Gift. So, that seems pretty reasonable to side in. Well, good play by Sammy. I'm going to go put that in for reporting. and we'll be right back. Stay tuned with us. Thank you all for joining in. We're up to 46 viewers. That's nuts. That's awesome. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you soon. All right, heroes, thanks for tuning in. We have our finals here. Let's get these all updated. That was the last one in the round. So we're on to round 3. On the right, we have Tim. We saw him in our first game. And he is on blue-red. Yep. And Sammy, we know now, is just on red-green.
Yeah.
So he's staying seated. And we're underway. So for Tim, let's take a look at his hand here. We've got island, mountain,
Four
couple islands.
3 islands.
A lot of lands.
A lot of lands.
Some red spells. Looks like he's got an essence scatter in the back there. Looks like he's going to keep. As for Sammy, I'm not quite sure yet. Okay.
He gives the thumbs up.
Threw us a thumbs up, so things are looking good.
Not sure. I think they're deciding on...
Showing off our new Tarmohedron. We'll be releasing that product soon. That one is a very similar to the Tarmodie from Star City Games, but we sell die-hard metal dice.
Mm-hmm.
Normally sets metal dice go for around like $40-$35.
Sure.
We sell role-playing sets for $25, and we'll be having a Magic player set coming out soon. So
very cool.
That's pretty rad. He's got that in hand. So it looks like we're
ready
ready to go.
You can find that stuff online from Paragon, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That'll be on our website, ParagonCityGames.com. So a couple lands and passes for them. Okay, end of turn cycle, play Heckman Sentinels. Looks like these players are playing fairly quickly. So Harrier Naga for Sammy. 3/3 for 3. Tim can swing in with Heckman Sentinels pretty freely. Sammy's not going to risk trading there. So Burning Fist Minotaur, that's pretty good. And so Tim has Blur of Blades and Essence Scatter in his hand, it looks like.
So he's going to scatter that.
So he's going to scatter the play there.
Moving a little fast.
Attack for 3. Sammy brings Tim down to 17. They'll untap. Looks like he drew Ominous Sphinx. Send with the team. Hit you for 4. Ominous Sphinx. So let's pull that guy up.
Yeah.
Ominous Sphinx. Card. Ominous Sphinx. While I'm doing this, make sure we keep a...
So Sammy trying to decide what to do here. He's looking at a board.
Okay.
He's going to swing. Probably trying to bait something.
So whenever you cycle or discard a card, target creature your opponent gets -2, -0 until the end of turn. Man, that makes attacking and blocking really difficult. Alright. So Tim drew Magma Spray for the turn. Which will do a real good job. Because Sammy might think he'll be able to... Man, is it... It's, with that Omnisphinx Sphinx on the battlefield, it's just so hard for them to make any blocks. Because at any point, Tim can just cycle a card.
Trick. Yeah.
And as a combat trick without having to use a card. Even if he blocks like the Heckma Sentinels or the Burning Fist Minotaur, he's not... He's probably not going to block the Burning Fist Minotaur because he can pump by just discarding a card, and he just loses his Bitter Bow. So the only really good block I'm seeing is...
Is it the First Strike Minotaur?
Yeah, so he's a 2-1 with First Strike. He can pay 1 in a red.
Great. I pulled him in a pre-release. He did really well.
Yeah, there's no block on the Minotaur.
Looks like he's going to pay 2.
So he's got Blur of Blades, which will put a -1/-1 counter on the Bitter Bow, and then he'll spray it. Oh no, he's discarding to the Minotaur.
Yeah. So before damage.
Because Heckma Sentinels reads whenever you cycle or discard a card.
Yep.
He gets +2/+0, and then the Sentinels will get buffed +1 as well.
So a couple things going on there.
Yeah,
nice trick.
It shrinks the guy's power. Yeah, and
makes
Sammy's
his
just
bigger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sammy's just gonna scoop it up. He's done in that game. Tim playing at a lightning pace, just like our first round.
I think that's sometimes I've seen players with that kind of style. It kind of puts a little pressure on the opponent, and it can kind of take them out of their element. Kind of, because sometimes I feel like an undisciplined player will want to try to match the pace of another.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I can see that.
And what that ends up doing is forcing him into misplays.
Yeah. I mean, like, all of our players here are some of our like seasoned vets.
Yeah, these guys are.
So that I don't feel like comes into play too much, but certainly like at normal REL events, someone playing quicker. I think PB talked about it in a like Tiny Edges, where like you play at your pace and to try and not.
That's what I've found.
Get distracted by their pace.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because sometimes even like I'm flicking my cards, how quick you talk, that can definitely put some players, push them into making decisions faster than they necessarily want to.
Yeah.
Even though it's something they're not necessarily like recognizing. All right, so they are shuffling up here, getting ready for game number 2 and our finals. Yeah, both times that we've seen Tim's deck on camera, it has just been
lightning fast,
real good.
Just not even taking it, just moving forward the whole time.
Yeah. So in this draft, the players are not won't keep their rares. This is a competitive draft league, so we sponsored the box, and the 8 players will rare draft at the end. And it turns out there is an Omniscience in this pool. So someone today. One of these two is going to walk away with a Omniscience.
Pretty sweet.
Invocation. All right, so for Sammy here, I saw, looks like he's got Painted Bluffs. I think I saw an Ambuscade. That might be a Hope Tender floating around in there. Looks like both players decided to keep their hands, so we'll just move on. More lightning fast magic. All right. Resilient Kenra for Tim. That's a 1/3 prowess.
Yep.
Mountain Aerial Guide. Crush for 1. Pass turn. And oh no.
Is he missing a land drop?
I think so. The lightning fast and then the pause.
Yeah.
Is very indicative that Sammy is missing a land drop here. Discard Ceradon. Oh no. So Desert, take 1.
Yeah.
Fly in for 3. All right.
He found it.
That was one hell of a flip.
Yeah. I think he was either going to flip a land or scoop at that point.
Yeah.
That's what,
Cast,
what it looked like.
Cast Hope Tender response with a cycle for Tim. More mountains. Unsummon your Hope Tender. Crush for 4.
Tim just
Goes to 11.
pressing.
All right, 2-3 with reach. That's pretty good.
Missed another drop.
But
Is that a...
oh, what is that? That's Chandra's defeat. That's a Chandra's defeat. I can't see it as well with the
Yeah.
glare, but it destroys a red creature. So another land. Okay. Kill your aerial guide. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sammy's coming back into it here. But Tim with another removal spell. He's got that puncturing blow. Holding up a blue.
Ouch.
Let's
And he discards?
unsummon. He'll respond by I see what it is. So
I didn't see the line.
okay, so what he did was he cast Puncturing Blow at sorcery speed, targeting his Sand Strangler, and then
To
then he
trigger
casts
prowess.
to trigger prowess. He'll cast Unsummon to get an extra power to deal lethal damage
Gotcha.
to Sammy. Well,
Some good plays. That was a quick one.
that was way too quick.
Yeah. Tim just dominating in
just
in
obliterating. Looks like he's gonna show off his deck. We might, you know what? Let's bring him in here for a deck tech. How about that?
Sure. You got time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. Let's see. Let's check and see if anyone wants to move over into the camera. If not, we'll bring Tim in for a deck tech, and we'll be right back. Stick with us for some more live magic. All right, heroes, welcome back. We were able to get some people to move on over to keep some live magic going. Keep the magic flowing. So we have Jeff on Grixis.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
I don't know if he opened Nicol Bolas. Oh,
Grixis,
Grixis on Grixis?
Grixis on Grixis?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Tim. And on the right, we have Green White and Mr. Bryce. Bryce is another one of our guys on coverage. You'll see him every Tuesday night for the Legacy stream. Let's have him put those life totals the other way around.
Sure. Facing themselves.
Yeah. And then they said that Jeff got game 1. So we were on game 2. They were just shuffling up when we got him to move over. I guess that works. Alright, I guess that works.
Was it
'Kay.
the wrong way?
It's facing them. I kind of wanted it to be like facing us, but it's fine.
Oh, okay.
We'll make it work. So,
My bad.
all good. So we've got Desert of the True and a Oketra's Faithful, I think that card's name is. Oh, whoa. We don't need that Ominous Sphinx anymore. Get out of here. What is that 3/1's name? It's Oketra's Avenger. That's
I'm a
right.
fan of that card.
3-1 with
3-1 for 2.
you can exert it
You
to
can exert
give it
it
protection.
to give it protection. So, they're either going to take 3 or they're going to most likely have to chump it with something. And
Okay, so Jeff cycled
cheap
the countervailing winds, and he will play the wall. Now, Bryce is on green-white. He's been kind of stuck on green mana. How long are we going for? This is our final. We just watched our finals. Tim annihilated Sammy. It was very quick. So this is another round in our competitive draft league, and this is the last round for the night. So probably as soon as these guys are done, we will be ending the stream. Chaco that taco.
Chaco.
Sweet name. All right, so on Bryce's side, we see the 2-3 Sunscorch Champion and the Vizier. I don't remember what the Vizier does. I think when you exert... Oh yeah, whenever you exert a creature, you tap target creature an opponent controls. Pretty aggressive card. That should help him attack into this Death Toucher.
Yeah, keep him tapped down.
Pretty tough.
Yep.
So guarantees him getting in for 2. I'll block your Avenger.
the
Take
wall.
2.
Does he have a desert? He doesn't.
He doesn't.
right now.
No. So okay, sweet. So we've got a Steward of Solidarity and the Oketra's Avenger. Steward of Solidarity. I'm gonna pull that card up here in chat. That card is sweet. Card. Steward of Solidarity. We'll put it up on the stream here. That card is really good. Let's see. So Steward of Solidarity, you can exert it to put a 1/1 white warrior creature token with vigilance on the battlefield. And whenever
Is he
you
the one
exert
who
a creature...
snagged the anointed procession?
He did snag the
He
Anointed
did.
Procession.
Okay. So
I don't know if he's playing it. So, in our draft, for a little context for everyone who kind of joined in, Les, who we had on camera last round, ended up drafting the horse, and somewhere in that pack, in the Almond Ket pack, an Annoying Procession, did he open it? I don't think he opened it.
I don't think he opened it. I
But
think
it was
got
passed to him, and he thought it could go back around, so he didn't pick it up with the horses.
Yep.
And Bryce literally, almost last pick, took it.
Yeah,
So-
it was a turn away from getting passed to him, and it got snagged. Les also picked up 3 of the camels that make the white or
Mhm.
the white
The 1/1.
1/1.
Yep.
So that would have been sweet.
So Bryce with a pretty big board here, but
Making
Jeff, Liliana's Mastery, standard all-star. I'll exert, make a 1/1, untap, draw for turn. Okay, draws an Unwavering Initiate. Having a little bit of a hard time with... He doesn't have green mana. Like, he's got the desert that allows him to tap a creature to add green mana.
Add a color of any.
Oh, add a color of any.
Yeah.
So, Jeff with a really big board here. He's got a Cryptic Serpent, 2 3/3 zombies, a wall, and a rat with Death Touch. This is a really interesting board state. So,
Either player pressed to swing in at this point.
yeah, Bryce will play that Initiate and pass to Jeff. We'll see what he wants to do here. What's that? Is that the... Oh, it is the Scarab God. But he decides to play the Unwavering Initiate instead. Now, what did Bryce draw? It looked like a colorless card. Okay, so Sunset Pyramid with 3 brick counters on it. He will remove a brick counter to draw a card. Hits his land drop with that. And he'll pass the turn. No pressure there. Just a big board state. Okay, so Jeff drawing into red mana. Now, Jeff is sitting on a Cruel Reality in hand. But for this turn he gets to play the Scarab God.
pretty good. Especially dropping that after a Liliana's Mastery.
Yeah, right? Your zombies get +1/+1. Someone say synergy. So, Bryce is going to take a read on that guy, and we will too. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life, and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. Currently, he has...
I see 2 underneath.
Yeah, 2, the Accursed Horde. I don't think the rat is a zombie.
I don't think so. I think it's just a creature type rat.
Now Bryce has some decisions to make. He's not sure quite what to do here. Because it's really hard to attack in. You can't just sit there, because you're just going to die to the Scarab God's ability.
Yeah. He's that put a lot of pressure.
So I think Jeff just has the 1 card in hand, which happens to be the Cruel Reality.
Which is probably going to seal the deal on this game, honestly. 5, 6... I think it's an 8. 5. No, he can play it next turn.
Yeah, it's a 7-drop. So Cruel Reality is an Aura Curse. You enchant a player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacks a creature or a planeswalker. If the player can't, he or she loses 5 life. So
he's got creatures to sack.
Yeah.
So,
once he plays that Cruel Reality, he's just going to smash in
Yeah.
because he can eternalize his creatures. So yeah, a safe attack with the Oketra's Avenger if he exerts it. He can make a creature whenever. Okay, so he'll exert the Vizier. Say those 2 can't block. He's going to tap them, but they're not actually tapped. They just can't block this turn. And those are the attacks. So, let's see. Jeff is going to throw the Death Toucher on the Vizier and put the Scarab God. He's considering putting the Scarab God on the Catcher's
No.
Avenger, but it's not really. You don't really need to do that.
yeah, blocking like do you want to lose the Scarab God in a chance that, you know, he has
It's more just a tempo play. Like if he removes the Scarab God, there's probably not a way that he can get it back.
right.
There's probably not a way that Bryce can make sure that he doesn't get it back.
Hmm.
So
I see what you're saying.
it's a fairly safe block. It looks like Jeff is just gonna take it here. So he's pulling out the Eternalized tokens so that he can start that. Ooh, he's got a Cryptic Serpent in his graveyard. Oh, he's just marking the Exert. You can do it with those other ones too. So exerted,
It's good to be safe when you get a board state
exerted,
like
yeah,
this.
to make sure everything is covered.
Those things can make a difference.
Yeah, they really can.
Losing track of that. Thinking about something else, your opponent untaps.
Mm-hmm.
It's already too late. You don't remember.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long combat because I think. But Bryce doesn't have green mana. He tapped that. Oh, he did attack with the 2/3 vigilance. That's also, I guess, a pretty safe attack. He doesn't have green mana. He tapped his. What is that desert? I gotta get the name of that desert since it's his only green source. The Survivor's Encampment.
Yep.
Ooh, that's great. Let me turn that off. I'll pull it up here. So yeah, Survivor's Encampment. You can tap an untapped creature to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. What did he do there? So did he have a trick to keep his guy alive?
I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Oh, he also attacked with the Initiate. Alright, so we'll untap. We've got a Scarab God trigger. He's going to lose a life. Jeff will scry 1 to the bottom. Draws Island.
That's enough to drop the Cruel Reality.
That is enough to drop Cruel Reality. What is the other card in Jeff's hand? Looks like it is a
Looks like
Kenra
he's-
Eternal. Okay, so that is a zombie 2/2 bear. He's going to go attacking with the Scarab God. I don't know if that's the right play.
I don't
He
know
agrees,
either.
so
I mean,
Bryce will draw a card with his pyramid, tap his dudes.
he is making dudes, which gives him the option to just sack a 1/1 in response to the trigger.
Well, yeah,
But still, that pressure that he could be putting on with that right now
yeah, you're not
It
really
just-
getting ahead at any point
over
with
a
that.
over a 2-drop,
Mhm.
I just don't agree with it.
It is a conservative line.
Very.
Let's see. Bryce is reading his embalm creature here. See if that's the choice he wants to make. He's got a plains in hand and some green cards. Colossopede doesn't look good on this board. Oh, okay. So I think we moved. Did we move to the end step? Oh no. I think before combat. I think Bryce was going to go to combat, and then Jeff responded with the Eternalize. So that's probably why he played his 2-drop, so that he could have an extra zombie on his upkeep to get an extra scry.
Okay.
So it's actually
That-
fairly defensible.
Yeah.
He's scrying 2. Looks like he has a struggle to survive.
Yep.
So he'll put that on top and land on bottom. Draw the struggle. Because he might not even need the Cruel Reality. Where he can just kill the Sandworm with the struggle to survive. Leave up another. And like Eternalize the guy's dude. Yeah, so... Ooh, okay. I see what he's doing here. He's going to kill the 2/3 that gains life when it re-enters. And he'll Eternalize it. Bryce is going to respond by making a 1/1 creature and exerting his Steward. That guy will untap. And Bryce will take a draw. What do we see?
Still missing that green mana.
Man, that is so rough. So, I don't know if that was a Dauntless Aven was the draw for the turn. It is. Okay. So, Dauntless Aven, pretty good if he's got flyers. There's no blockers for Jeff.
So he's going to tap a 1/1 for a green.
Yep, to put out a frilled Senwala.
Yeah.
Trigger my Scarab God. You lose 1, 2, 3, 4 life. Putting Bryce down to 15. Jeff is going to scry 5. Ugh. The Scarab God is insane. That's so nuts. Alright.
And how is he getting more zombies? Did I miss something?
We must have. What did he cast? Oh, he cast Stir the Sands.
Okay.
So, 3 zombies.
Wow.
Hey, we found green mana.
Yep.
That's good.
And it looks like he's just going to
Bryce is just going to send team. Yep.
I think you have to at this point.
Because, yeah, you just can't sit back any
next
longer.
Turn, yeah.
Okay, so... Swinging team. Let's see where we are exerting. I should mark that. And now Jeff is going to go to some blocks. Let's take a look at what he's got Liliana's Mastery, which is like, okay, I get to eat all your 1/1s. I will chump your Sandwalla with my wall, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Avenger. The Avenger is not exerting? Okay. 4/4 on your 2/3, that's pretty good. Probably the 4/4 on the Walla Walla as well. Oh god, on the Walla. Okay. Zombie there. Sandblast your god. Okay. Spidery Grasp my Colossopede.
Okay.
So it untaps.
Yep.
Block there. You will eat my things. I'll eat your 2/3. Before damage, I'll exert my 2/2. Get a 1/1 back. And you'll take 5. Now, he didn't untap. He looks like he missed the trigger on the Dauntless Haven. I didn't see him untap another creature, which is kind of big. I mean, I don't think, like, in the grand scape of things, it's going to matter too much. So I'll play Scarab God. End step, I'll scry. Bryce will take an untap. He'll draw a card. What is he looking at? He's probably going to want to eternalize the creatures that he can. Yep, bring back the 4/4 Vigilance. Maybe not. Let's see. Bryce taking a look at his life total. Looks like they're keeping track on paper outside of the stream. Yeah, so it's probably safe to eternalize your guy so that Jeff doesn't have the opportunity to do that. Change around the mana a little bit. He'll go attacking with the Aven and then Colossopede. Trigger Aven.
There you go. He got the trigger this time.
I'll double block your Colossopede. Eat one of your zombies. Jeff is like, okay, whatever.
Now he's gonna go.
So Scarab God trigger.
Here. Scarab. He's got 5.
5 zombies. Ugh.
So he's gonna lose 5. He's gonna look 5 deep here.
Yeah.
For pretty much whatever he wants.
So I'm seeing an unsummon among the cards. He's kind of got that pulled to the front. So he looks like he top 2, bottom 3. He might be able to play.
And he just
passes turn. He doesn't want to.
I mean,
play his Cruel Reality. That's almost telling. I don't know, like, if you don't want to play your Cruel Reality, like,
it's
why it's in your deck, you know? Like,
I can't think of a good reason why
he hasn't played it.
Well, let's see. What's Scarab God's? Does he have an activated ability?
Yeah, to eternalize a creature.
Okay. Maybe he's saving mana for that?
Yeah, at least I guess he's just saying, I will kill you with my Scarab God. End of turn. Let's eternalize my 5/5 hexproof.
Okay, so that's what he's
So now it's a 4/4.
Now he's got 6.
Yeah, he's just dead on
He's
his
just
next
trying
turn.
to drain him out. Yeah.
So we see an Unsummon, Swamp, Marauder, Mountain, Strategic Planning, Doom Dissenter are the cards Jeff is looking at. He's bottoming most of these cards. Plays Marauder. Puts Marauder and Unsummon on the top. What?
2 cards here. I think he's just gonna keep.
He can just hold up.
He can
Bryce
just
will
drain him out of the game. If he can't somehow wipe the board here, he's dead on upkeep.
Well, he just has to get rid of the Scarab God.
Well, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
And that's a way to do it. Cartouche will fight your god.
Colossopede will fight the god.
That's a hippo. That's
a hippo. So that's a.
Yeah, he played that last turn.
Okay.
It's a 5 with the cartouche. I think it's a 5/6. So it's able to kill the god. End step god will come back.
But he's alive.
And
for
Bryce
another
is just
turn.
pecking away with flyers. So there's the Scarab God. And he'll pass. Bryce will scry end of turn. Pushes a land to the bottom. Draws a land.
Looks like he just.
And that's kind of
Pulling some.
a scoop there from Bryce. That was a really grindy match. I wanna talk to Jeff after we're done here to see why he was holding that Cruel Reality. I mean, it makes it go so much quicker.
Yeah.
I feel like you get.
I'm wondering, and this is speculation, but I think he may have felt confident enough
In the Scarab
situation in the Scarab God that what was going on, because you got some sideboard cards in white like Forsake the Worldly and stuff like that that could be sided in for Crew Reality.
Mm-hmm.
So just not showing it, but I think right there dropping. I think he just wanted to be able to activate.
Just keep
make
activating the
more
Scarab God.
zombies, get
Keep
more
scrying.
scries, just keep that cycle running.
Yeah, that.
You can't blame him.
Oops, we're not on Tuesday Legacy. This is. I'll put that down away. We'll edit that. Yeah, that was quite a game. I guess we can kind of see if there's any more matches still going. But that should about wrap it up for our coverage here tonight. Thanks everyone for joining in. Thank you so much to who's did it? Let's see. Was it Card Kingdom? No. Geek Raid.
Geek Raid.
Yeah. Those guys hosted us, so thanks everyone who joined from that stream. Thank you so much, Ren. Yeah, so tune back in, give us a follow if you want to keep checking out some of our coverage. We stream Live Legacy every Tuesday and Friday night. Geek Fortress hosted the stream. That's right. That's where I couldn't remember the name off the top of my head. So
You have a good night too.
yep. Thanks all for joining in. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
See ya.